Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone and welcome to our talk show entitled Voices in Education. Today we will be presenting the key findings, analysis, reflection for our group project based on interviews with a teacher and several parents. And the aim of this project was to understand the perspective and also about the students' behavior, motivation and learning in especially in the relation to rewards, punishment, and encouragement. Though, through these interviews, we hope to explore how different this individual influence the students' development both inside and the outside of the classroom. So let's begin with a brief of introduction to our project. That will be Amirul, our guest here, to tell about the introduction.
Thank you, Arif. So, my name is Muhammad Amar Hakim bin Khairul Anwar. For me, education is not only shaped by teachers at school, but also by parents and the home environment. Student attitudes, motivation, and behavior are often influenced by the support and guidance they receive from the people around them. Because of this, our group decided to interview a teacher and several parents to understand their views about how students learn and behave. Our goal was to explore how strategies such as rewards, praise, discipline, and parental guidance can affect students' learning and behavior. By comparing this perspective, we were able to gain a better understanding of how education works in real life situations.
That's a very meaningful project. Afi, could you explain how your group conducted these interviews?
Sure. For this project, we use a qualitative interview method. Each group member interviewed one respondent, which included a teacher and several parents. We asked them a set of 10 structured questions related to topics such as rewards and punishment, praise and encouragement, managing student behavior, and the role of parents in supporting their children's learning. The interviews were conducted through online communication platforms such as WhatsApp, which allowed the respondents to answer based on their personal experiences. After collecting all the responses, we carefully reviewed and analyzed them to identify common themes, similarities, and differences between the perspectives of parents and teachers.
All right, thank you, Afi. Now let's move on to the key findings from your interview. Alif, could you share us some of the main results?
Right, yes, of course. For our interview, we found that the most respondents believe reward and praise can motivate students to behave and learn better. Parents explain that when children receive praises or small rewards, they feel appreciated. Students are more likely to repeat positive behavior. Another important finding is that encouragement plays a big role in building student confidence. When students are supported and recognized for their efforts, they become more motivated to participate in learning activities. However, respondents also mentioned that punishment should be used carefully because it may cause students to feel embarrassed, discouraged, or less confident. Overall, the interviews showed that positive reinforcement and encouragement are very important in helping students develop good behavior and motivation.
That's very interesting, Alif. So now let's move on to Rafikin. Based on your analysis, were there any similarities or differences between the responses for your parents and the teacher?
Yes, there were several similarities and differences. One clear similarity was that both parents and teachers agreed that encouragement and praise are effective ways to motivate students. They believe that students behave better when their efforts are recognized and appreciated. However, their perspective was slightly different. Parents tended to focus more on emotional support and also guidance at home, such as advising their children, helping with homework, and also teaching moral values. Meanwhile, for the teacher, They focused more on classroom strategies such as managing behavior, maintaining discipline, and also keeping students engaged during the lessons. Another difference was related to rewards and also punishments. Most respondents preferred rewards because they encourage positive behavior, while punishment was seen as something that should be only used carefully. Even though their approach were different, both parents and teachers shared the same goal, which is helping students develop positive behavior and also succeed in learning.
Alright, so that's a very insightful analysis. Before we end our today's talk show, I would like to ask each of you, what did you personally learn from this project?
For me, this project helped me understand that education is influenced by many people, not just teachers. Parents also play an important role in shaping students' attitudes and behavior.
I also realized how important communication between parents and teacher is. When both sides work together, students receive better support in both academic and personal development.
Alright, personally, the interview helped me understand that motivation and encouragement can have a big impact on student confidence and willingness to learn.
This project also helped us improve our teamwork and communication skills because we had to collaborate, share our findings, and analyze different perspectives together.
Alright, that's it, everyone. Thank you for sharing your thoughts from our discussion today. We can conclude that students' learning and behavior are influenced by both teachers and parents. Encouragement, positive reinforcement, and guidance all play important roles in helping students develop confidence and motivation. By understanding this perspective, educators and parents can work together to create a more supportive learning environment. Thank you for joining us on Voices in Education. Have a great day, everyone. See ya.